Okay, so what you're about to see is a process called gritting. Now, I don't know about you, but I'd never heard of that. I didn't know what it was. And a lot of the consultants started doing it and filming themselves and showing their results. So I thought I would give it a go. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm filming myself now talking about this, having just tried it, because I didn't know if it was going to work. So I thought I'll just give it a go. And I filmed myself trying it, and the results are what you're about to see. It only uses 2 Body Shop products. Now, I removed my makeup with these 2 because that's what I always do. So I used the chamomile makeup remover and the aloe cleanser because I do that day and night anyway. But the 2 products that you need for gritting are the chamomile cleansing butter. So that's an actual butter. And then the Himalayan charcoal mask. These are the 2 that you need to grit. Okay, so providing that your face is makeup free, you can also remove your makeup with this if you wish. I'm going to take you through the steps. So the first thing that you need to do when you have removed your makeup is to apply a generous amount of butter all over your face. You're going to then rub it in for 5 minutes. Okay, so you literally circular motions all around the face for 5 minutes. Once you've rinsed the butter off your face, you're then going to take the Himalayan charcoal mask and apply it generously around your face, all over until it is dry. Okay, so I've left this on my face for about 10 minutes. I'm not going to lie, it hurts to talk because it dries very tight. But it's not stinging. It tingled when I put it on at the start, but now that it's set, it just feels tight and it's ready to rinse off. Everything is dry. The darker patches that you can see are just the tea tree leaves that are still in the mask, so that's why that's there. Basically, it's really important now that I rinse this all off and that the whole lot of product comes off, so that when I use the butter next in a few minutes time, when I'm rubbing in, it will be the impurities and the grit that's coming out of my skin, not residue product. So we want to see that it's all worked properly. Okay, so I'm going to go and rinse this off and I'll be back in a second. Okay, it's all rinsed off my face now, so everything's feeling very fresh, and I have to say that my pores are looking better. The reason I can tell that I needed to do this process, because I like to think that I've got a pretty good skincare routine and I scrub my face and I exfoliate, but I can always see that there are little bits that could come out. Like, there's always dirt in my pores no matter how much I clean them. So now I'm going to use the same amount of butter that I did before. I'm going to rub it into my face, and this is where the magic is supposed to happen because supposedly if I rub my face for long enough, I should get a nice lot on my hand, this is when the bits of grit will be drawn out of my skin. So if I rub the oils on, this is where the other oils and the impurities from my skin should be drawn out and pieces of grit should appear. Now, they can be black and they can be white depending on how clean your skin is. So I'm interested to see what comes out onto mine, and I will show you the results in a sec. Okay, I've just pressed play again because some grit is starting to come out, and it is the areas that I thought would happen. It's mainly my nose. It's like these bits here, because I really struggle with those bits, and there it's like probably the bits where I sweat, if you think about it. You have to, like, I know it sounds weird, but you have to like massage the skin quite hard. I was so skeptical about this, but I thought I'd try it because I saw a load of other girls doing it on my page. Yeah, it actually is coming out. Mine are, they're like off-white colour, which sounds really weird, but it's mainly only on my left hand. Have I got one dirty side of my face, do you think? I don't know. But yeah, so I'm quite happy with the results. I mean, my skin feels so soft and it definitely looks clearer. I mean, you only have to look at my pores. It's really hard to pick it up on a camera. But I'll do some after pictures so you can see. My only regret is I wish I'd taken some before pics because that was really dumb of me not to. But I really want to try and... I don't know if you can see them on the camera. I really want you to try and see the bits that are coming out on my hand. But I'm going to keep going like this probably for about 2 more minutes. Oh, there's some there now. It's a really good way of giving yourself a facial if you can't get to a spa at the moment or just feel like treating yourself. Obviously the butter that I'm using, so the chamomile butter, is a really effective makeup remover and that's what most people use it for. Rinses off really nicely with water and it's so much more environmentally friendly because you don't have to keep using cotton pads. You just rub it in with your fingers and then rinse it off with water. So it's a really nice way of doing it. I'm going to go and rinse this off now because I think I've got everything that's going to come out of this. But I am really happy with the results. As a lot of you know, I always struggle with this little red patch here. I've been using the aloe gel on that daily and before I go to bed, and it's making a real difference. This is, oh, it's here. I've been using this one day and night. It's quite a big pot. I don't think they do smaller ones, but it's so effective. You can literally put it on. As you know, I use it after I've had a wax, but it's really good for that little area there. It just calms it. There we go. So yeah, that is how you grit. If you are interested in trying it, let me know. But I would be really interested to see how you all get on with this because it's a really interesting process that I'd never heard of before, but I'm loving the results. Thanks, guys.